Hello, good morning to one and all. I'm Sonal Furtado and I'm an ex-bakery student of Bosco College, and today we are going to make no-bake walnut chocolate fudge. So let's begin with it. I'll take a quick example of the ingredients what I'm going to use today. So we are having Amul dark chocolate, Amul condensed milk, Amul butter and some chopped walnuts. So to begin with the recipe, we are going to use a double boiling method today. I've already kept the water for boiling. All I need to do is place one utensil and put the chocolate in it. If you have a microwave at home, you can also microwave the chocolate and melt it for 30 seconds. And once your chocolate is melt, we all need to do is just add condensed milk to it. Occasionally we'll keep stirring the chocolate till it's melt well. I'm showing double boiler method because not everybody have a microwave at home. So in case if you don't have microwave, still you can go ahead and make this no-baked walnut chocolate fudge with a double boiling method. And if you have a microwave, that's really good. You can directly melt your chocolate in the microwave and quickly prepare this recipe, because double boiling method may take little extra time than the microwave method. If you can see, chocolate started melting a little bit. It will take a little bit of time, but occasionally we'll keep it stirring. Okay, so the ratio of the chocolate is 400 grams of Amul dark chocolate chop, and condensed milk is also 400 grams, 1/4 cup of walnut, that is chopped walnut. You can use any nut in this. You can use almond, you can use any of your favorite nuts, and there is about 1 teaspoon of butter. Double boiling takes little extra time to melt, so make sure that you're keeping it stirring occasionally, as we need the chocolate to be melted properly. We don't want any lumps in our fudge. You can see chocolate have already started melting, so occasionally I'm just going to keep on stirring it. As I said that this takes a little time, you have to be very much patient till your chocolate gets melted properly. I can get a lovely aroma of this dark chocolate, and trust me, when you take a bite of this no-bake dark chocolate walnut fudge, it is going to be divine and it is yummy. So please do try this, and you can post the pictures in the comment box later on. I can view them. Make sure that you're keeping on stirring your chocolate occasionally. Just don't leave it. You have to stir it so that if there is any lump, you can just get rid of those lumps and you'll get a smooth melted chocolate. So whenever you're using a double boiling method, make sure the utensil below, the water level should not be touching the top utensil. It should always be little less. I think another 2 minutes and my chocolate will be completely melted. As you can see, there are no much lumps. Still there are a little bit. So I just want to get rid of all the lumps which is there in the chocolate. Because my chocolate should be extremely smooth and completely melted for this fudge. So that when you take a bite of it, you get a silky texture on your palate. If you're melting a chocolate in microwave, it only takes 30 seconds first and then maybe 20 seconds depending upon the temperature of which brand microwave you are using. So don't over melt it. We still have some lumps. And as you can see, I think another half a minute and we are done melting our chocolate. I'm just going to put my gas off because I think the heat is quite a lot and my chocolate will be okay with this much heat. Yeah. So now all we need to do is just pick up this utensil and place it over here. Keep it aside. And now we are going to add condensed milk. I'm using Amul condensed milk. Trust me, if you have a sweet tooth, you're going to enjoy this. So we are adding 400 grams of condensed milk and we have taken 400 grams of Amul dark chocolate. At the same time, I am adding 1 teaspoon of Amul butter. You can also melt and add it. I have taken a room temperature one, that is also okay. Now quickly we're just going to give a good mix to it. As you're mixing this, chocolate will get little harder, it will become little stiff. As you can see, the texture of it, it is becoming little thick and you would feel little bit weight whilst you're turning it around with your spatula. So this mixing should be proper. See, it should be like a lava. going down slowly. So this is the perfect consistency what we need to make a chocolate fudge. Now over here some people like walnut, some people like almond, so that is your choice. You can use any of your favorite nuts to give the crunch to this fudge. I'm adding walnut. Little walnut will keep aside for topping. This fudge takes almost 2 to 3 hours to get set in the fridge. I will show you the method of how to line the tray and set it in the fridge. 8 by 8 inches square tin is best to set this fudge, and later on you can just cut the square of these fudge as or any other shape as you desire. So I have taken 8 by 8 inches tin and I have lined it up with the parchment paper or butter paper, any paper you can use. But make sure whenever you're lining it up, you keep little bit of the paper outside so that once it is set, it becomes easy to lift it up and get it demolded from this tin. So all you need to do is just put the fudge into this tin and spread it. You can use any tin what you have, what is available with you. That's it. We are almost done. Now this will take about 3 to 4 hours to set. As I said, some of the walnuts I kept aside so that I can do the topping and it will look more prettier. I'm sure your mouth might be watering after looking at this delicious chocolate walnut fudge. So I'm going to set this into the fridge, not into the freezer, into the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours, and then you can just take a help of this butter paper, lift it up so that it comes out easily, and then you can just cut it as per your desired shape and your desired size. So now we're going to keep this in the fridge, but to show you how it looks like, I have already prepared the fudge and I have kept. Quickly I'll show you how does it look like. So we've got a plating, decorated plate to put this yummy delicious fudge. I have cut it into a squares because normally that is the bestest shape what looks for the fudges. So if you can see the walnuts hidden. So when you take a bite, you get a crunch of the nuts and it tastes yummy. So here we have done today our walnut chocolate fudge. Please do try this and I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy it. Thank you so much Don Bosco College and Amul for giving me an opportunity to share this sweet, lovely recipe with every one of you. Have a good day.